So this is our last Thursday, where as a church body, collectively, we're going to be fasting. We're not just fasting for ourselves, we're fasting for one another. We're fasting for a vision of God that saturates our individual hearts, but a vision of God that saturates our heart as a church. That as a church collectively, our eyes are filled with a vision of God which supersedes and subjugates everything else that might distract us, that He becomes everything to us. We're emptying our bodies so they might be filled with the knowledge of Jesus. We're making ourselves hungry to cry to God, this much is how much I long for you and I long to see you. How are we going to be courageous unless we've seen the power of the Jesus we serve? How are we going to be kind and loving and relational unless we've seen the companionship that God offers us? Well, this last vision of Jesus I want to show you is from John 11, sentence 35. It's very simple. 2 words. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. It is a vision of the compassion of Jesus. At pain and death and wrong in the world, it breaks His heart. Now, the only way we as a church body collectively are going to have compassion for the wrong in the world, are going to have compassion for the bad that is done and the wickedness that is there, is not if we rely on our own human compassion and love, but only if we've seen the extent of Jesus's. It's only as we take this tiny couple of sentences and all that they mean, Jesus wept, and allow that to fill our vision of how compassionate and caring and loving He is, that we will be able to exhibit that as a church. I'm going to encourage you as you skip your meals today to read the whole of John chapter 11, but focus and hone in on that response of Jesus, Jesus weeping, and to ask Him, what would you want me to cry about? Jesus, what should I be weeping about? And allow Him to lay that over your heart in a way that might ruin you, so that you might be like Jesus, and we as a church might be like Jesus with that compassion.